something else. Let's survey.
Great. Let's start.
What? Wait.
Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
Whoa! Would you consider having a... So this is something like the movie what was that? Like AI by, you know, back then, where the little kid happens, and I am the iRobot, and there was this movie that who was it? What is this? No. The guy who died like recently, he was like a old actor. AI movies in the past. Just 1 second. I'm just search. Oh yeah, this is it. Bicentennial Man. I don't want to spoil anything, but something like this happens in Bicentennial Man, and I don't know, but probably it could be possible. I mean, I'm not really into like physical, like, you know, sexual, like, I mean, I feel like that's one part of, like, you know, love, but the thing is, having a relationship can actually happen with only just like platonic. So I say it's yes, but kind of feels like it's conflicting in my inner naturals. I'll say yes.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Technology could be a threat to mankind. Technology, I mean, of course, because technology is basically like fire, gun. It's a tool. So that means it depends on the way you use it. Fire, you can use it to cook, but also you can use it to kill people. And if you're asking that, do you think that tool could become a threat to mankind? Then yes. Because if you put gun or fire in that technology part, do you think that gun could become a threat to mankind? Yes.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
What would it be? If you deserted island, so only me, myself, I have to survive there. Oh, come on, what is all this? Okay, so this is more like a theoretical thing. What would I bring if it's gonna be only me, nobody else? I have to survive. An instrument, console, pen and paper, a cell phone, a book. I don't think this is asking me to be realistic. I think this is asking me to be more theoretical and more like, you know. So if I'm gonna do, I want to bring a pen and paper to leave that I was here and express myself. I mean, I don't know about instrument. Console, that's probably a game, I guess. Cell phone, I mean, you don't have any service, so this is no use. A book is basically accumulating more information, but for me, if it's my last time to live, then I would express it before I die.
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
Yes. This is a yes, because I mean, right now I'm playing a game with my like camera and my microphone right now. It's so dependent. Like my identity is extended through this Twitch streamings, this microphones, and this chair. Humans use tools as an extension of their sensory inputs. So if a phone is one of my sensory inputs, then of course a phone is essential for me to perform 100% as I was performing. So that means I'm dependent to these external sensory inputs.
What technology do you most anticipate?
What is anticipate again? I forgot. It's oh, it's you want. Okay, you're expecting. Flying cars? Nope. Space tourism? Kinda. Brain-connected devices. Okay, it's got to be 1 or 4. But what I most anticipate is fully replicating the brain activity. So it's gonna be androids or brain connected devices. What do I most anticipate? I mean, flying cars is almost imminent. It's gonna happen. Space tourism also, if you're really rich. But androids mean it's a butler and stuff like that. No, I want brain connected devices. I want to know what's inside me. I want to see how brain works, and brain connected devices seem like it's gonna open that era. And then androids can be even built even better, like an actual brain, like an actual like a neural brain. So I'll do connected devices.
Do you believe in God?
Do I believe in God? Well, I'm an atheist. No. Is this a simple question? Do you believe in God? Oh, it's a survey. This game. This game is basically connecting. Collecting data that they can use on. So I don't believe in God. No.
Would you let an android take care of your children?
So we saw that there was a nanny android and an android that was hugging a child, supporting emotional and maternal paternal support, and maybe the reason why Alice's mom left is because she knew that Kara was gonna be there to protect her. Maybe Kara was providing more maternal connection that the mother was being jealous. Maybe. But would I let an android take care of your children? I mean, if it's Kara, let's think about Kara or Marcus. Like, they're very rational and very nice as long as the masters or the humans are nice to them and also rational each other. And I myself consider myself as pretty rational and pretty nice. So if I have Kara right next to me, I would totally say yes. I mean, for me, yes, because the way the androids, it depends a lot, but for me, the way the androids treat the other is that when both human and the android is totally rational to each other, then the androids are pretty well. But the thing is, if Marcus provides if Marcus provides a nice paternal care to Alice, then what happens to me is that maybe my daughter will trust and have more connection to Marcus more than me, which is the actual biological father. So that means I myself might get jealous that my daughter seeks for Marcus or an android more. So it's like yes, I'm gonna select yes if the android only do some stuff that is very tedious, is it? I don't know. So this question means, will you accept an android to replace your parental responsibilities? It's like you are basically letting the android to kind of come in to your parental responsibility part. You are taking that parental responsibility and giving that to the android. And parental responsibility basically means it means that the android can connect with this amount of responsibility to the child. So that means my connection with the child is gonna be dwindled, is gonna be weakened, because the android will have some responsibility. Wow, this is hard. I say, I don't know. I need some more requirements. Yeah, of course, because these days we have a nanny too. So I would totally say, hey, for 5 hours, why not? 5 hours, but for 10 years, no. I want to do something too. I want some connection myself too. So it depends on the requirement, the constraints here. How much are we talking about? That's what I don't know. But I think we have to select yes, because it's just asking us, would you let an android take care of your children, even if it's like 1 hour? Then of course yes, while I go to the groceries and come back and my kid, yeah. So I say yes. I think that's
How
what it's
much time
asking.
per day would you say you spend on an electronic device?
Oh. I mean, right now, you watching the stream, me and everybody, more probably. I mean, I always have my phone to me, stream, game, everything. It's everything.
If you
More.
needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
So, yeah. So, machines, as in, how much machines are we talking about? Like just simple lightings or a camera? I mean, that's also a machine, but are we talking about like Marcus level machine, Kara level machine, or if it's a Marcus level machine that knows what it's going? Yeah, so we had this like surging on a grape, like this micro pin chip going in, just like doing some thing on a grape. But the thing is, these AIs have a better recognizability of an image of a 97% better than humans. Humans have like 90 or 92%. So if in the future the surgeries are all like dynamically programmed that it can control every emergency situation, like in case the kidney happens to be like bleeding, then this happens. Like if it's able to control every like situation, then I say the machines, the AIs, will be even more robust and more responsive than human doctors. Like the human doctor might be a surgeon like operator, but haven't seen a damaged like or cancer kidney for like 10 years, and suddenly he sees one and then he will panic, right? But robots, no, they will just basically look at it and be rational. Oh hey, that's a 1% chance, very rare occupational, like, I mean, the very rare situation where the kidney has a cancer or something, so just operates everything. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, aren't humans also told what to do? Like, the only situation where the human does something that is not told to do, or is that when they have an instinct that the other choice will give a better outcome. So if machines have all the situations possible that can happen and has all the data, then why can't the machine be a better choice than a human surgeon? Because human surgeons, we go to a human surgeon, like an old, really professional surgeon, because that old professional, like, experienced surgeon has a lot of experience, which means it has all the data of the rare situations. Less likely than human error. The current age, I say no. Okay, so we all have different perspective, and I love it because that's like more discussions happening. And for me, I say yes. I mean, it depends on how much the machine accumulated the data and how well it proceeds. But it's asking me about my survey, and for me, I say yes. Yeah. I mean, even nowadays, yeah, if it's nowadays, I say no 50-50, like yes or no 50-50. Because I have Crohn's disease myself, and I have to go to the doctor, and they do like, the endoscopy where you put this hose in your, like, gut and like see what's inside it, and all of that is performed by this algorithm that when it sees something, it, like, kind of bends like this. It's like kind of machine human, like they work together. But they're asking, are you gonna let yourself totally on a surgeon without human inspection? In the future, yes, but right now, no. I'll say yes. I gotta follow my guts for this survey.
Develop consciousness?
Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness? Well, excuse me, my dream is to do this. I study AI and neuroscience and philosophy and psychology to get this. So yes, as long as I am able to progress to my dreams and achieve my dream in the future, yes, I will do it. But of course, I'm not gonna make the Matrix or anything. It's more like a personal curiosity that every human has this curiosity, has this motivation that they want to create something that they look like them. It's like the replication urge. I hope it never comes, but I think it will happen. Yes, Ray Kurzweil said in 2050 or something like that, we will be able to upload our minds to the computer. So that means the computer has an interface, has a container that can contain how a conscience works. So when we are able to upload our minds to the computer network, that means before that it's a prerequisite. Before that, we already know how a conscience works. And yeah, it's true actually. You're saying, wait. Yeah, it's a mind-blowing thing. I will upload a lot about this mind uploading and what is free will, what is consciousness in my other philosophy YouTube channel. But this for this gaming wise, so I'll be able to go full sword. Yeah, it is possible. But the thing is, can we say that what we have in our brain can be completely, if it is completely converted to a network, like the movie Transcendence, do you think that this digital version of you and the biological version of you is exactly the same? Exactly the same? Now that's some philosophical question. And another way to interpret this problem is that what if we can convert one cell of our neurons at a time, one cell at a neuron at a time? So that means there's one neuron cell here, right? I replace that with a nanobot to a mechanical neuron, like a artificial neuron, and I will be exactly the same, right? Because they maintain the connectivity between those neurons and everything. I just replace it, and I do that for every neuron, one per day. I mean, you can replace, so let's say 10 neurons a day or something like that, and some day later, I'm able to replace all my neurons to digital, like artificial neurons. That means I don't have a biological brain. It is basically the same situation when we upload our brains. Are we the same? Are we? Or is there something different? And a lot of futurists and a lot of computer scientists, especially AI researchers, say that if we are able to replace one neuron at a time, and as we progress, we completely replace the neurons, they say that it is basically the same, that we humans are just a biological thinking machine. So these neurons are just machines that they will be able to replace the whole thing. They say that there's nothing special, something like soul or like something special just because we're humans. If there is, then it should be found in a dog, in another, like, biomechanism too. Example, just not having the need to drink, sleep, or eat, never tire, and being made from much more durable materials than meat and bones will cleat you having different emotion, which will ultimately change your entire personality. Well, that is true, because the brain is not a thinking like capsule. It's a system that lets you walk, that lets you drink, that controls everything. So it means it's dependent to what you are dependent to. So if there is a person who do not need to drink, then their brain will be different because their dependencies are different. So the brain is very critically tinkered to maintain that dependency of that organism has to like maintain on. So that's why when a coral reef, when they were young, they have brains and they swim around and eat food. But when they if this is a rock, and when the coral reef start to live on here, they put their roots on and they just stick there, right? And they make this nice flower thing. The first thing they do is they eat their brain out. They eat their brain for more energy, and then they make this this little flower coral thing. And the reason why they eat their brain is because the brain was needed to swim. That was their dependency, to swim and to eat. But when the coral reef roots theirself into a rock, and make this like kind of this thing. That means they have no reason to move around. One dependency gone, move, like mobility is gone. And so that means the brain, which was there for the dependency of the mobility, is no longer needed because the mobility is gone because it's rooted on the rock. So that's what you're saying, Dark Voice 8. The need to drink and everything is all the dependencies an organism has. And when it's gone, like Marcus, then their brain will be built different. So that's exactly true. So back to my survey. Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness? I say totally yes. Well, yeah, but I'm just going to the some stuff in the core. So I say yes. Okay. Oh, we can see the world answer. This is fun. So, would you consider having a relationship with Android that looks like humans? And 66% said yes. 66. That's way larger than I thought. I thought like 10% yes and like 80% no and 10% no. 10% don't know. But 66 said yes. That's insane. It's like how in Matrix, in the movie Matrix, like there's like citizens basically dating programs. Probably that could be possible. Human program dates. Whew. Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind? World's answer said 69% yes, 20% no. So okay, so this says, so a lot of people think it's yes, and 20% said no, and 11% said don't know. Okay. So about the threat part, a lot of people are more black and white. Like they don't say don't know, they say yes or no more. If you have to live on a desert island, okay, blah blah blah. World answer. So a lot of people pick an instrument. I don't know why. Maybe they want to play some music. A pen and paper, a cell phone, a book. I think we can think this problem as what relieves you. So a deserted island basically means it's an extreme situation with stress. And maybe it's about like what will relieve you at the most. Some people say instrument because when they play instrument they feel relieved, they de-stress. Some people pick cell phone because when they, have their cell phone they feel relieved. I think that's what it's talking about. A book, a console, I don't know what console means here. Do you consider yourself dependent on technology? World answer, yeah, this is pretty much expected. 85% yes, 10% no, and 5% don't know. So about 85% they say yes. This is pretty. Also the thing is, this survey does not mean the whole humans. This survey is only for the people who bought this game and play this game and was curious enough to take the survey. So that means to fulfill these three, bought this game, played this game, and took was into this game enough to take a survey, which means they love this game. They love to play games. So we can't say that the world's 85% is yes, but we can say that the people who took the survey, which is probably people like me who likes AI, who likes computers, So they said, Dark Voice A says, well, topics such as this one creates strong emotion, and the stronger emotion, the more likely it will make your answer into the caring answer. If you do not give a damn, you will probably say don't know. That's a good point. Not much people are this enthusiastic as me. I'm over enthusiastic at this game right now. What technology do you most anticipate? Oh, look. So not much people say flying cars because, airplane, duh. World space tourism, 34% says androids because of course this game is about an android. Brain connected devices. Now this is interesting that more people than androids picked brain connected devices. Yeah, I mean, like airplanes. I mean, even I think Uber has the actual flying cars. Yeah, it's exactly. So there's no reason to pick flying cars as long as you know what's going on outside there. Like there's actually they built something like that. Exactly. Do you believe in God? Ah, look at this. 29% yes, 53% no, and 18% don't know. Hey, hey. So we're having this deep, like philosophical, like, um, stuff going on here. So this means like the people who download this game, pay this game, and took the survey are mostly half of them don't believe in God. So a lot of them are atheists. Nice. Would you let an android take care of your children? Wow. 26% don't know. 21%. I was expecting a lot more people to answer don't know. Like 50 or 60% saying don't know. Possible but not common because people are not ready to really need them. It would eliminate pollution. Oh, hey, what's up? So the chat is talking about the need of a flying car. I say I'm really, well, people are heavily influenced by the action of Kara in the game. Yeah, I think so. I think so too, because Kara looks very a person that we can put our emotions in it. We can empathize with Kara. With Marcus and like the A800 where like you have to say, wait, don't shoot, like, with the first action. No, but Kara kind of feels like I can actually like connect with Kara. Yeah, I mean, right now my favorite is Marcus and second is Kara, because I only saw 3. I mean, I'll upload all. No, well, we did the survey and I'll upload all of this in my YouTube. So if you miss something, you can see there. I'm not gonna like edit out what I do, but I'm gonna edit out some of the tedious parts where I can't figure out how to do it. So yeah. It says 53% says yes. And I think this question was a little bit too broad, so I think a lot of people said yes. Yeah, Connor's a pretty nice dude. Like if I was a woman, Connor seems like a pretty nice dude. He's like a robot, really rational robot. I mean, I'm talking until now, like, cuz I only saw Connor saving this child upon a roof. I'm more likely to be analytical and rational, but emotionally get involved, etc., and think objectively. Yeah, I mean, every oh, my YouTube is So how much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device? So you see 1% saying 1 hour? This person was lying. Come on. This person was lying. 2 hours? It's pretty possible, but 4 hours and more? Yeah, I say 90% has to say more. And 3% don't know. Yeah, that's possible too. If you needed emergency surgery, would you be operated on a machine? And 76% says yes. That's very interesting. I thought it's gonna be like 50% no, 30% yes, and 20% don't know, but it's actually almost 80% says yes. Yeah, the same. For me, if it's inspected by humans and kind of directed by humans, but only the tedious and like precision jobs are done by like machines that humans kind of don't need to do, then yes, of course. But I think this question was talking about literally zero human interaction, all machine surgery. That's kind of sketchy. But still, I would say yes if it's 20 like 50, 2038 or something like that. And do you think machine could develop consciousness? And 68% says yes. 15% says no, 17% says don't know. This was pretty expectable. I was thinking like, if people bought this game to play this game, then of course most people are thinking that AI stuff and everything like that. So 68% yes.